Hey guys, Joseph here. Now I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video to this channel, and there's several reasons for that. The primary one being actually that for some of you who might be aware, and for those of you who are not, It's Tale Time closed down several months ago. Yeah, there's still the videos there and it's still accessible, like you can still look at some of the older videos that are on the channel, or on the site. But it's just not uploading any new ones. The forum's still open though, so you guys can still contact me through there. I don't check it as often as I used to, simply because there's no motivation for me to go to that site anymore. However, my channel, my site is still open. All of this is still going on. I'm just focusing on some new projects, which comes to the point of this video, to kind of announce to you guys where my focus is on this primary channel as well as with my side channel and site. Now, first and foremost, this is probably the most important bit of news. Cinema in Review will not be continuing. I just don't have the motivation for that show like I used to. I wanted to do more stuff with it. I wanted to have more heavy narrative stuff, more in the style of the Nostalgia Critic or the Angry Video Game Nerd, but as much as I love those guys and I continue to watch their stuff, I just don't feel fulfilled doing that, replicating the same thing. I want to try something different. I want to try something that allows me to get a little bit more of my own edge in there. And, the solution I've come up with is what I'm calling critical vlogs. Yes, a vlog web series. I can already hear everybody going, but there's so many out there. And you're right. There are quite a few out there. And I acknowledge that, over time I'd like to see it develop into something unique, something not like what we've seen before. But I wanted it to be more focused on, less on film, because I want to get out of just reviewing film, but more reviewing society in general, becoming a cultural critic, or a societal critic, which, doing so through comedy, through sketches and skits, as well as through these vlogs, which would allow me to look up, talk about books, talk about political issues, talk about, of course, films and TV shows, just allow me a whole gambit, just give me a method by which to convey my madness. I plan to come up with these videos fairly quickly, actually. This week, I'd like to come out with at least one video before Star Wars, and then I'd like to actually talk about Star Wars. Now, the reason it might be a little bit more difficult with some of the videos, but I'm going to try to keep on it about different things, as well as kind of telling you guys about what I'm doing or what projects I am working on, because I actually am working on several independent projects, with some, professional companies. So, I have those under my belt. I'm about to exit out of college, so that's going to give me some more opportunities for, to talk about things, more time in the day. Even though I'm probably going to be switching over to full-time work, I'll still have a lot of time in the day now and a lot of energy, hopefully, to continue on with these videos in new and exciting ways. As well as allowing me to focus on actually creating films instead of just critiquing films. Because I want to be a filmmaker, not just a film critic. I want to expand out, and this method, I think, is the best way to do that. Of course, I will be keeping some of my shows. I will be, of course, keeping the top 8, as well as I'd like to continue working on Two Guys with Hats with Sendu. I'd like to continue to collaborate with him, and hopefully either continue the series on his on his channel, or maybe switch it over to this one. We're still working on that. Hopefully we can get that sorted out fairly quickly. Of course, the Brony Critic is still going on, and actually I'm currently in the process of editing one of my first analysis videos about the finale. It's just taking a long time because it's like a 12-minute video. But when it's done, I'll upload that to the Brony Critic channel. I'll still have the Patreon for the Brony Critic, and I might even add a Patreon for, the critical vlogs, or something like that for the main Phoenix 8, website, which is still continuing on, but we'll be going through a period of transition and editing some new things. So it's just a lot of new stuff. I should have my first critical vlog up this week, hopefully. This is the week of exams, but tomorrow will be my last exam, and then clear throughout most of the day except for work. But I should be able to come out with that video fairly short order, edit it pretty quickly. These I don't think will be too much on editing. Watching the actual films themselves will be, it will be much more free form, more on the cuff. But, for some, when I'm actually wanting to talk about an issue or a topic, I might have a lot of research. I might have a lot of, talking points. Now, maybe not a whole script, but some talking points. So, there's a lot of ideas. I've been thinking a long time about this. And I just wanted to give you guys something that's entertaining, something that's fun, and even if it's maybe not unique yet, has the potential to become unique over time. And something that allows me to keep higher energies without getting bogged down in necessarily, a time schedule about reviews. Write a review, translate it into a script, translate it into film, edit the film, add effects, stuff like that. That takes away from my motivation to do other projects. And I want to do other projects. So thank you guys for listening in on this, long-winded message. I hope that you guys, enjoy these new things that are coming on and these new updates now that I can actually focus back in on them. If you have any questions or concerns or maybe recommendations, things you'd like to talk to me about, always feel free. My comment sections are always open for, on both channels. I don't like to shut down you guys on conversing with me at all. I love to hear your guys' opinions on what I could improve, maybe recommendations about things I can review, not since I'm moving outside of just film, but the world itself. So that's about it for this video, but if you guys want to check out some more of my stuff, you guys can visit my website and the Brony Kotick channel and the Patreon page. They're going to be somewhere around my head or maybe like my chest areas here. I'll add those in post-production. Eventually this will maybe get a little bit more formal. Maybe I might wear my suit again. But this was just more of trying to get that information out to you guys and just say, hey, this is what I'm planning and this is how I'm planning to do it. So I hope to see you guys here with my first critical vlog. Until then, I'll see you guys later.